no, y'all are new, not doing it. So we went out to what they call private equity, which is just money left over from rich people. And there's this one very prominent, they call it a family office, but it's like the money from a rich family. And we were offered money to go and build our company because they saw, the airport space and these guys. And like when you get into a business, you make it perform, it makes money. This office told me that they would give me a $25 million revolver, is what it was, like a $25 million credit card. Like you use it as needed, you pay it off, and it will accrue some interest. But the interest is only like 7%, so it wasn't bad. But he was going to give me a $25 million revolver, $25 million like credit card, for 25% of my company. And I had never heard of such a thing. That's private equity. Like they're going to own some of your company. And I thought, well, man, if he puts the money in the business, then maybe I can understand that. But he's giving me a credit card, which means like it's not like my money. But so I didn't know. Me and my business partner at the time, we didn't really know what we were looking at. But the idea of taking 25% of my business for money that I don't really get to hold per se, it's like as soon as I put it out, I owe it back. I could not wrap my mind around that. This money was going to go to one of two companies. It was either my company or this other company. We didn't know what we were looking at, so we stayed away from it. The other company took it, and less than 5 years later, they were doing $100 million in revenue because they had access to and $25 million when you're starting out. And we were a little bit beyond starting out because now we had several locations, but that is a ton of, think about the kind of money we're trying to raise to do what we do. And to get it then, if you got the sense to do well with it. So they had the access to capital. Then they had the strategic partner, because anybody that's got that kind of money
knows people,
got relationship, knows people. They can pick up the phone. It's up, like we're on. And then they had like the governance, because private equity is going to insist that things are managed a certain way. Like they're going to be watching how you're doing things and making sure you're not getting too far left or too far right. But it keeps you disciplined about how you operate your business. $100 million later, and like, I'm chasing that still. You know what I mean? Now I'm it's on the horizon. But they got me beat. They accelerated by 6-7 years. You know what I mean? Not knowing better. Like how much that costs, and didn't just like ask the question. Which is like, y'all cheating. You want to my company?
Not knowing is expensive,
man.
And I think a lot of people, even when it comes to private equity, right? Like what it is. It's rocket fuel. Like that's all it is. Like, and people talk about raising money. It's like, again, you got to understand, if you take on money, one, they want the money back, but the purpose of that money is to get you to where you're trying to get faster.
That's right.
Right. And so to your point, y'all were both at the same kind of point, right? They got some rocket fuel